Hey people, what's going on? NGS back again for another video. Just got off a great session of Blog TV. This was probably, I'd have to say, our longest session to date. We started at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and went all the way to around, I don't know, 1:45 a.m. And today is Sunday, May 27th. So it was a pretty long session. We had a bunch of fun, live Q&A. We played some video games, and just general great stuff. We were hitting up Netflix, watching a lot of stuff. South Park, Sergeant Frog. We saw half of the first episode of School Days, but anyway, that's beside the point. Toonami just got done. Well, actually, what I thought would be relevant of Toonami, as you know, Toonami made its reappearance or revival tonight. Today was the day it would happen. Yes. So, two new shows premiered, as you know, Deadman Wonderland and Casshern Sins, also making their English dub appearances. And I just wanted to share with you guys my first impressions on the series. First being Deadman Wonderland. As you guys already know, I've seen the series before, so I'm not really going to talk about the series in question. I might do a series review, but I want to discuss the actual English dub and how I felt the actors performed. I thought they did a pretty good job, like, conveying emotion. Funimation is definitely showing that they are improving their dubs at every single chance they get. Greg Ayres, Eric Vale, Monica Rial, great stuff nonetheless. You can't go wrong with Funimation these days. So I will definitely be checking out more of the English dub episodes, because if I really do like the cast and the performances and the emotion that they give off, then I will continue watching a series. That's why in some cases English dubs turn me off. If there's lack of emotion in a character where it's supposed to be an emotional scene, or if the emotion isn't properly conveyed, that'll turn me off completely. But they did a pretty good job in Deadman Wonderland, and I gotta tell you guys, watching Toonami while being live on Blog TV was probably one of the, if not the most fun part of the entire stream, because everybody was watching it on their TVs. I loaded it up on the computer. We were watching it, doing first impressions, etc. It was funny as hell, and then you saw the commercials, then you head up on Facebook and Twitter, everyone's going nuts. Oh, man, just the funniest part about the English dub is when one of the inmates was like, yo, how big are your titties? And she's just like, I'm a G cup. Oh, shit, that was trending on Twitter for like 20 minutes. But, Deadman Wonderland, out of the two shows that premiered, I think is going to be the one that most people keep an eye on, and rightfully so. It's a pretty short series, around like 12, 13 episodes, so you should get done with it by mid-August. Next on to Casshern Sins. I didn't actually know much about this series until my friend Ichikoga brought me up to speed. It is a reboot of the original Casshern or Casshern series in Japan. And he was actually the inspiration for Mega Man. He was in Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, which I actually want to play right now because I saw him there. I'm like, oh my god, it all makes sense now. And the episode was great. It really didn't focus on story. It focused more on, I think, introducing you to the world and these characters. It's not really an episode that lays everything out on the table. It's probably going to develop more as time goes on. It focused a lot on action. The animation was really top-notch, some of the best I've seen in the industry. And I think that's what kept people coming back and not turning it off or switching channels. English dub, as usual, great job by Funimation. Lead voice was Eric Vale, and I tell you, man, hearing Eric Vale back to back, if they get One Piece and if they get Dragon Ball Z Kai, it's not going to be called Toonami. It's going to be called the Eric Vale block. I mean, goddamn, he was just everywhere up in that bitch. So, out of the two, I'd recommend people check out Deadman Wonderland more than Casshern Sins. Watch Casshern Sins if you definitely do want to see more of anime on Toonami, which leads me to my second point. It was insane how popular the Toonami resurgence was. Definitely, like an hour before, I already saw people trending about Toonami and such, and when the shows premiered, constantly trending. It was huge, like, when Deadman Wonderland premiered, it was already trending. Some character names were trending. And, Casshern Sins was actually, I think, trending more than Deadman Wonderland. Just the name, it was trending for like 45 minutes, an hour or whatever. But it was just awesome being able to experience that. I think it was great. It did still feel like Adult Swim with the Toonami skin, but that's really to be expected since that's all that they can do at this current junction. So, that's pretty much what I had to say on this. My advice for you guys would be to support these series as much as you can. Watch them. It doesn't matter that they are available online, on Netflix, on YouTube, on DVD. I just think that if you want to see more series, definitely support it on Toonami. I mean, this is just for the people who want to see more anime on Toonami. If you honestly don't care about Toonami, of course you can go out and buy the DVDs or watch it officially on YouTube. But if you are somebody who wants to see more anime on Toonami, then you gotta support these shows. We already know that Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Bleach, and Cowboy Bebop are gonna handle themselves nicely because they always do. But the newer shows, you know, these shows aren't meant to be dragged on. They're relatively short series. So if you want to see more, you got to watch them. You got to give them the views. I don't care what you got to do. Leave all TVs in your house on the night when these shows come on. I don't care what you got to do. Just do that. Bring the views if you want. That's just simply how it goes, you guys. I know people are pissed off that, oh my god, we're not getting taken seriously. We were fighting for this for almost 4 years and they give us a crap budget. That's complete bullshit. Why should we support this? The thing is, you guys, that's the way life goes. Sometimes you're dealt a hand that you can't make the best of. It sucks, but you gotta keep moving forward and make the best with what you got. And these are the cards that Cartoon Network dealt us, Turner Broadcast, whatever. So if you want to see them, that's the best advice I can give you. I know I'm sort of like becoming a broken record with this, but that's pretty much it, you guys. That is all the advice I can give you that we can really do to support it. And yeah, I will definitely be keeping an eye on Deadman Wonderland's English dub as well as Casshern Sins. I'm actually intrigued by Casshern Sins. But yeah, did you guys watch Toonami tonight? What did you think about the two shows? Will you be keeping up with Toonami? What shows do you want to see air? And come on, let's be realistic here, people. Let's not go insane. And yeah, who else thought that Ringo was adorable? Anyway, for Media for now, I'm NGS signing out, and like always, I will catch you guys later. Peace.